Hello and welcome back to Attingham Park. As you'll have seen from the time-lapse montage, not quite sure how I'm going to put it together yet. At the start of this video, we have had some sound issues. Now, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I finished recording the last episode, went out of the game to... I can't remember what I was doing now, why I left the game. Came back in, carried on as normal, because there's me thinking, what? Oh, nothing's changed, I've not shut down the machine, etc. And yeah, came to have a listen back after doing the manure spreading and whatnot, just to, just have a listen. And yeah, no sound. So, for a few choice words and restarting the computer, we're back and working. So we're weeding, we're into May. You've seen fertilised our grass field with the manure using our new Bergman spreader. Looked at the lovely sunset, sunrise even, and animals are all fed. So if you skipped through that bit, which I don't blame you, then yeah, that's what we've been doing. So weeding's going well. It's reasonable working width actually. This, I thought it was narrower, so yeah, we're making good progress. I did stick the narrows on the John Deere just so yeah, we were covered just in case. Didn't think we were going to destroy it. It does say all tyres and tracks, but you never know. So yeah, I mean, we need to get this weeding done. The money is looking okay. It's not horrendous. Do want to look at getting some more in. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet without it getting a little bit repetitive and without doing a ton of contracts off screen. So need to have a think about that. It might be that we move through the months a little bit quicker, but at the same time still very conscious that we need to have enough hay and silage to feed the cattle through winter, and we need the cash in the bank to keep ourselves stocked up with molasses and mineral feed. So yeah, it's a bit of a balancing act, and but we'll get there. And yeah, so I think I've rambled quite enough and made up for the lost time that I was talking earlier when it wasn't recording the sound. So I'll shut up, do a bit more of this, and we'll catch up in a little while. Coming to the end of the top headland now, and you'll see we are nearly done. It's quite a satisfying job. I think even more satisfying than spraying with herbicide, because the weeds are actually gone when you do it this way, whereas with the herbicide you still get that brown tinge to the weeds. So yeah, looking lovely. So last headland to do down here, so get kind of lined up. The only weird thing that I'll show you is I put down the weeder. There you go, look, you'll see it takes the grass off as well. The only thing I can think with that is because you do have the ability to seed with this, that it's almost kind of cultivating, ripping it up to reseed. So maybe it is correct, and yeah, there's nothing to worry about anyway. I'm not going to do anything with those margins, so it's fine. Left a bit more of a headland down this end, having to reverse and get some bits that I'm missing. But all in all, not taken too long to do, and yeah, now we are absolutely finished with this field. All that remains will be to harvest it when the time comes. So with the weeding all done and our fields now all set until harvest, we have got a minor problem with the animals. So we've got 108,000 litres of slurry and we've only got 12,000 litres of straw. So straw I am not too worried about, but the slurry, if that maxes out, then we start to affect the cow's health, and that's not good. So what I'm thinking is we need to lease a tanker, cart some of this slurry to the BGA, and actually no, not the BGA, we'll take it and we'll sell it, because at least that way then we're kind of offsetting the leasing costs for the tanker. So what I'm thinking is I'll grab one of them, and we will see how many runs we need to do. Probably 5, I think, should do it. 4 or 5, get it down to a manageable level. So yeah, let's grab a tanker and let's shift some slurry. We've got a tanker. We've gone for the brewery. I don't actually think I've ever used it before. Let's have a quick one. Which one was it? This one. So the Brewery Fieldmaster. Yeah, I don't even think I've seen it. But yeah, 20,000 litres. So we can head to the livestock market, which is where the manure and slurry point is. And yeah, we can get this sold. It's not going to be a massive amount. But like I said, this is more about animals' health and keeping that up rather than making a profit. So then we are at the livestock sell point, starting to unload, and yeah, for some reason I got confused where it was, but yeah, you can see the slurry pump there, just here, and the manure pile at the back. So yeah, kind of a bit of a giveaway. So what are we going to get for this? 1,100 quid. Okay, well, like I said, it wasn't about profit. It's more about the health of the animals. So let's crack on and do a few more loads. Just up at the livestock sale point now, and this is our last load. So we'll get backed up to reasonably close to the slurry pit. There we go. So this will be the last 1,100 quid-ish that comes in. I've sent the Fent and the trailer up to the purchase point at the store. Now, we haven't bought anything from there yet, but I thought that'd be a handy way of getting some straw, because we can buy it straight from there, and then we'll just unload it into the cow pen. So, if we leave the slurry tanker there, we can actually return that. That is done with. Okay, we will quickly check the sales, but I don't think there's anything. That would be handy if we had a truck. No, there's nothing really that is gonna do us any good. Although there is a planter. No, we'll leave that for now. Right, so we can send this one back to the yard. So let's just pull forward and give it half a chance. And then we will jump into the fence, load up with straw, and yeah, get that back to the cow farm. So up at the purchase point, and all we do is select and yeah, purchase ourselves some straw for £496. Cannot grumble with that. And to be fair, we could do 2 trips, and for just under 500 quid we might do, but I think what we're going to do is get this back. Oh, lag, hello. Get this back to the cows, get it unloaded, and probably advance a little bit of time, maybe, depending on how things go. Might do a couple of contracts, and yeah, we will see how we get on, and we'll catch up in a little bit. Well, I might have a problem. I think I might need to go to contracts anonymous at this rate. 2 hay contracts, build 25, build 26. Gonna get them done. Won't be filming them at all, I don't think. We've seen enough of that over the last episode. The only problem that I think we might run into is, 1, it's raining, and 2 is if I just stop there for a second and turn that off, and we have a look at the contracts, you'll see. Now there was one that sort of, so you can see up here, look, so field 41 is a grass silage contract. Okay, fine, absolutely dandy. We might even take that. Field 24, however, says whole crop. Now obviously you can't make whole crop from grass, so we will have to maybe cancel those and retry them. But yeah, that could be an interesting one to do. Field 41, how's that? How big is that? Okay, so it's just the one above 42, funnily enough. That could be interesting. In fact, we might set that one running on course play. I think, yeah, that could be a good shout, actually. And so would turning the mower on. So, I'll tell you what I'll do is, let's, in fact, turn that off here. We will hop out. We'll head over to field 41, which I think is just over there. Maybe more that way. I'll get the equipment. We'll set the course. And we'll set that one running as well. Okay, we are collecting bales on the silage contract. Weirdly, it is showing as, the text is showing as a hay contract, so it says Tedder bale it, but up here we've got grass silage. So we've delivered one load already, and it does work, so kind of panic over, I guess you'd say. So yeah, so that's all going very, very well, and I think, yes, the Big M has finished. So what we can do is, go to here, and we'll move it well out of the way, all the way over there, so that the baling can complete, and then we can just come through, grab the bales, deliver them, and jobs are good 'un. Right then, we are up at the sell point again, and this should complete the contract. There we go, and a tidy little bit of money for us as well, so that's all good. We can lower the platform down. There we go. We will head back down to the field because we've got some excess bales, and yeah, so they can be collected up and stored with our others. There we go, get across the road, and yeah, we can then crack on, get the hay done, and yeah, we'll I'll probably do that now. I'll just get it done off screen, and yeah, I'll see you when we're looking at how much we've got. So from the silage contract, we've got another 21 bales, which is rather good. I'm doing this now as probably going to be exiting the game soon, and didn't want the old contract to disappear, so hence why you've got me back again. So what I'll do is we will just turn the engine off of that. We will go through and collect on that one. So that's all good. Now, I mentioned earlier about grass fields, and I think that 32 is probably going to be the best for us. So once we've done the hay contracts, we'll come through and purchase field 32. I think it was only 40k. Yeah, 49,000. So we're going to buy that. We can then probably have to lime it and fertilise it again, but that's all fine. So I'm going to go away, do the hay contract, complete on that, make a note of the bales that we get, and I will see you when we've done that. Well, just coming up to 7:30 in the evening, and loaded up with 10 bales. This should complete the contract for us. You are kidding, 99%. Oh my word. Right, we'll go and grab one more and get that completed. I won't show you that. I'll just yeah, collect the rest up and we'll see what we end up with. Well, all the hay is now back at the yard. We've got another full auto stacker load here. We've got one already put away in the shed, and we've got 3 bales left on our new trailer. So we got what, 24, 31 bales off that. So yeah, not bad at all. Just trying to get this as close as possible without taking the other stack out. That would be a real pain. But yeah, so we're looking good now for supplies. I am happy with that. That's going to hit that, isn't it? No. Can we abort the loading on here? I think we probably can. Let's work that out and I'll be back with you in a second. Right then, that's a bit better. So we can drop them there. We'll just edge forward. We can lower that down and we can hop out of that, because we can now let the game save. We can complete on the contracts. Lovely. Super. So 3 more bales to unload there, but first let's get ourselves a grass field. So I think we are going to go with 32, and then eventually we'll buy 31 as well. So let's buy that. Super. So yeah, I mean, not the best starts to an episode, but we got there in the end. Productive day. Stocks are looking very, very good, and yeah, that's where we'll leave it. So thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.